So many people have written songs and stories about the man in the moon. This is mine. Have a listen. Yes, it is weird. How my last life was so short. I was a happy-go-lucky boy who really wanted to be young and cool. But at the age of 8, I was kidnapped by Stephen Bradley, and he held me for ransom with no intent of letting me go. And in reality, I was really scared of him. I called out, "Please, kill me, I will be happy." I know all the pressures my family will face, but Buddha doesn't want me in this family. But they are too easy to catch, so gullible. I need you, Stephen Bradley, to kill me. I will make it worth your while. And as you leave the place where you murder me, there will be something strange happening to you. Yeah, and yes, Lord, you heard my prayer. Yes, you made him kill me. And then throw me out to the sharks. And from that day was his last day, last good day for him. Because when he looked up at the moon, he saw me sitting up there laughing at him. And how I know he was laughing at him, I stared at him and I laughed. Ha, ha, ha! You know, you were suffering. Yes, you were, Stephen Bradley. You think you had done the perfect crime. Stephen Bradley. Then he said to Stephen Bradley, "Stephen, I dare you to snatch another boy and kill him. Yes, my best friend, I dare you." I looked down and he jittered like crazy, saying, "Leave me alone." I don't, I ain't doing that, Stephen. I didn't. Did you leave me alone? No, you are not the reason why I am on the moon instead of with my family. You are going to suffer, Stephen. I will sit up there here looking down on you, thinking, what a loser. You are sitting, you are, as I see, chittering down there. You're a coward, yes, man. Stephen is now under my power. I have him from 1960 to 1968, and I was known to him as the man on the moon. Not the kid on the moon, the man on the moon. Oh yeah, I was happy to be him. Yes, I was the man on the moon. Stephen finally got caught because my face constantly was on the moon, saying, "Snatch another and another. I will have you suffer and then suffer. You will never forget Graham Thorne. Yes, you will never leave this cell. You piece of scum." Of course, Dad will put in his head, but I kept it going because I hated to go to the next life while this dick was still alive, not being punished, really, what he did to me. Yes, mate, that is how I became, as to him, the man in the moon. I haunted him with suicide threats and making him feel sorry. And then in 1968, the day finally happened. Yes, I waited on the moon for this day. I asked God to perform this, as well as get the devil to reserve a place. And I also made my father try to make this happen down there. It is amazing how much you could do after you got killed. Yes, Stephen died, and it was my fault. But I am dead, so really, he's a mental case. And I formed a new body, made it into the 40s. You can't get me, Stephen Bradley. Now, even if you planted yourself in the moon to scare anyone else and made anyone do any bad stuff to each other, you can't actually scare anyone who is the man in the moon. You mean the proper man in the moon. Anything I did on this earth was not as bad as what, Stephen Bradley was doing in those days. He was, being haunted by me, the man in the moon. Oh yeah.